Hey travelers, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Today we're starting Fire Emblem Three Houses. This one will be my first entry into the Fire Emblem series on the console. Can't say as a whole, I guess, since I did play the mobile version of one of them a long time ago, and for a little bit, but definitely excited to start this one. From the reviews, it does mention that it is set in a school-like setting, so I have changed over to my Dark Academia outfit to try and match it better, perhaps. Anyways, let's get started. So we are just going to start a new game here, and we will go with the normal difficulty setting, and I guess we will go with casual. Classic sounds a little bit difficult as the first playthrough, maybe. We will see. Guess we're starting out here in the plains in the Imperial year of 91. Looks like a war is starting. We have our flying mounts, flying soldiers, I guess. And we also have our cavalry as well. It's like something is coming out of the sky here. I guess it has some sort of magic imbued in the weapon here. I guess this is the owner of said weapon. I wonder, I guess he is the bad guy here in terms of this battle, maybe. But I guess it all depends on your viewpoint. Got a block on this lady here. Very scary. Yes, she's not intimidated either. It's an interesting weapon. It can extend out to be like a whip too, I guess. She's not phased at all. I guess she has a shield to kind of help a little bit with that. Seems like their combat skills are somewhat equal-ish, maybe. I don't know who these two are, like, if they're like brand new characters or they've been in other stories in the series before, but we'll see. Almost got hit in there, but she dodged at the last minute, I guess. Well, there goes their weapons. Guess now it's a fist fight. Well, looks like she has the upper hand now. Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die for that. Well, I guess he's dead now. You took everything that I loved. I guess the Red Canyon is another battle where I guess her side lost quite a bit. I don't know if she was in that battle or not, or how far ago that was, but we'll see. He's gone now, Mother. I guess it couldn't be that long ago if it was her mom that died there. A lot of colors. Who's this? She's sleeping on the chair. Looks more like a throne. Oh my. What could have brought you here? I guess she's talking to us now. I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you. Why? Well, I guess this is our character. We'll go with her. Yes, that is correct. She had blue eyes too, just like us. I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway? I'm a ghost, I'm a demon, or I'm a mortal. Interesting. I guess we'll just go with mortal here. I see that you must have a name of sorts. Go on. Guess this character's name is Blythe. But we'll go ahead and change that to our name here. Kaitlynn. Yes, that is correct. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on which day were you born to this world? Guess she's not human. Oh, it looks like each of the month have a different name. We'll go with 9 here for September. And day is 20. Guess we'll go this way. It's probably faster. Slightly, not much. Alright, September 20th is our birthday. Wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange. How strange indeed. It feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. Why is it familiar? It's almost time to begin. What are you beginning here? Geralt? Hey, time to wake up. Or are you having that dream again? Dreaming about war? I guess. Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. So this is 300 years later. Or roughly, I guess. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn. Of course. Looks like there's some relationship gain here as well. Interesting. Good grief, everyone is waiting for us outside. Geralt, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed. What's happened? How big is his mercenary group? Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you were the situation not dire. What are a bunch of kids like you want at this hour? Or what do you want? We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you'll be so kind as to lend your support. Bandits? Here? It's true, they attacked us while we were at rest in our camp. We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold. I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform? What uniform? They're all dressed differently. Bandits stopped just outside the village. There are a lot of them. I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready. A skirmish at dawn, an inevitable encounter is the prologue here. We are entering our first battle, it seems, with the 3 of those kids that stopped by. Let's take care of the thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in the front first. That should take the wind out of their sails. Right then, we will choose... I guess we'll choose her to get started here. We'll do an attack with our sword. 13. They do get to do counterattacks. Well, it's our turn to attack. That's fine. We'll have him come up here. We'll attack as well with his lance. I guess if you defeat it, they don't have a way to counterattack you. We'll have... Can we move him, actually? No, not really. He doesn't have the same menu here. Alright, you'll come up here and wait. And we'll have him... Guess he can't go that far. We'll go here and wait. Ally phase is green, so I guess he's the ally here for now. We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take a position inside the forest. Right, we'll have some advantage hiding out in here, I guess. Go here and wait. Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage. Good to know. I guess she can't come up far enough. We'll just go behind then. You can talk in battle. Interesting. I mean, I guess it's fine. You're supposed to be able to strategize too, I suppose. Looks like we have our first attack in Elder Guard, and she dodged it. Very nice. We got hearts. I noticed that with Dimitri too. Looks like these guys are trying to come over here. This is a fine opportunity. Use combat arts I taught you. Combat arts. Maybe we'll use it on these dudes. Or her, she can just finish this guy out. Finish. Right? Thief is down. So, all of these gain XP individually. We'll try the combat arts, I guess. Looks like we can swap it here between the ZR and ZL buttons. Looks like he can take him out in one hit with the combat art. Let's go ahead and see. 21 damage. Very strong here. Alright, who we got next? Yes, it did say if he was further away, he's less powerful, so we can move up here. Try the combat arts here with the curve shot. Is that an AoE attack? Yes, this one. No, I guess not. It's not AoE. His damage is not as high. Looks like we have 5 HP left on him. I think our other character is too far away to attack him. Oh no, she's not. Let's go ahead and finish him off. Go. Very nice. Everyone except Claude was able to defeat one of them. Are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too. Alright then. I guess you're the boss. Captain of these bandits. Looks like Geralt is joining the battle. We're a little bit too far away, so maybe we'll let them come to us. We'll hide here. Dimitri, he's still a little far away too. We'll wait here. We have Eldegard here. We'll wait here as well. And then this guy, I guess he can come forward a little bit. We'll have them come to us instead of us going to them. Looks like they're hiding behind their leader. Really? Really, dude? Oh. What the? Aren't you Geralt the Blade Breaker? He has a title. What's a renowned mercenary like you doing here? I'm the one who should be complaining. I'm caught up in the mess you started. He's like, I'm not going easy on you. 14. Took out half of his HP. Why did Geralt move away? Attack when an ally is nearby and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit. So we need to bunch up together then. Well, I guess we can have her attack first. Actually, maybe we'll have Dimitri attack first. He has a higher damage here. Actually, even without combat arms, he'll be able to beat him. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Goodbye. Dimitri leveled up. There we go. I'm getting stronger. I can feel it. Good for you. Received an iron axe. Oh, we did have to beat the other two once we beat the boss here. She has her knife. He just fainted. He just climbed right back up. You'll die. Well, we are dead. Let's see what we got here. She's like, I woke up in this dreamy dimension. I guess, are we gonna meet that girl? Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. What do you mean, trying to get you killed? Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning. But why are you helping us, though? Sothis. Yes, that's it. My name is Sothis. And I'm also called the Beginning, but who once called me that? What are you talking about? I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face, did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Hooey? A child just saved your life, and what does that make you? I'm no child. Such arrogance, you look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened. She can control time. Interesting. Okay. You stop time? I do not hear your gratitude. Perhaps I should have forced you to leave. He's like, thank you. There now, is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However, did I manage that? What will happen when time resumes? Like, it'll just come back down. When the time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now, what to do? Turn back the hand of time, keep time frozen until I'm safe, or I'll stay here and wait to die. Alright, well, turn back time then. It makes the most sense here. Of course, I must turn back the hand of time. She's so powerful, then. Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go. Yes, you who bears the flames within, drift through the flow of time to find answers that you seek. How far back do we go? To the beginning. Okay, so to the beginning of this sequence here. Oh, you'll die. Nope. You'll die this time. Hey, over here. You guys are too late. Hey, did you just what? The Knights of Zeros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. You're too late too. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this? Why him? What do you mean, why him? Finished it in 5 turns. Dimitri is the MVP. I guess since we killed the boss, right, it ended the battle, which means we have 2 more people we didn't get XP from, so we're leaving XP on the table. Captain Gerald, it is you. Goodness, it's been ages. Well, I guess these 2 know each other. Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. It's been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive. How did you manage to go missing for 20 years without a trace? For someone that is a captain? You haven't changed a bit, just as loud as ever, and drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary, one who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend. Right, goodbye. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me. Garrig Monastery, I suppose this was inevitable. And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child? We're the child? He's a stranger to me? I guess we'll have to say that is correct. Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? Are we really the child? Or are we, like, adopted? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you? Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros. The Knights of Saros, they do seem rather skilled. Well, after 20 years, all of his work just down the drain. It seems your presence is required. Get going. I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary, and your father, that would be Geralt the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Saros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything? The Knights of Saros? You haven't heard of the Knight of Saros, the most famous order of knights in all of Fodlan? Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it. That would be because you ran off. Too true, I was the first to make a strategic retreat. This guy. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous. So that's what you were thinking, and here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of all of us. His intentions were as clear as day. You'll prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words. You'll prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on. I guess. Oh joy, a royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivety. Me, naive? Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort? In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandit's leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn. Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I'm also the Adrestian's Empire's Alt Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please do consider returning to the kingdom with me. Whoa there, you two sure are hasty trying to recruit someone you just met. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our way back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world, so capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie? It seems one place of birth is quite significant to them, yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well, alrighty, so we will be going with the Black Eagles this time around, with the Adrestian Empire and Eldegard here. We have Fargus as the Noble Knights, and the Leicester's Allegiance, or the League of Nobles. So, they're all very prominent figures, I guess. A wise choice, though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison. If they're like leaders of all of their regions, like they all go to school together too. It's interesting. Alright, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery. Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time. Goodbye. My mind, there's such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique. She is a refined young woman, but I feel as though she is always evaluating me. Yes, she's very calculating. Dimitri seems quite sincere, but sense darkness lurking beneath, and Claude, his easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't reach his eyes. Yes, I thought the same. I'm so sleepy once again. Guess they could have told us that before we chose who to go with, but I guess we should have picked it up from their banter, maybe. I may be sleeping, but white clouds, the gray tree moon, 3 houses. The icy winds of the mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as Tiny Sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. Very colorful. Continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, the League of Nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance, once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil. Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony. Why is the Adrestian Empire so much larger than the other 2? She got like half the continent. This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around. It really is Fodlan in a nutshell, the good and the bad. Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. What are you staring at her for? Like, here we are. Big, giant castle in the hills. There it is. Garrigmock Monastery. Very big. I guess it has to be in the hills to be well protected, or the mountains maybe. Guess these are magic users. We have these people. I guess they're all in class. Both of these are professors, I guess. One is just teaching outside instead. I guess magic is... I don't know, you can teach that inside too. Guess it depends. Rhea's here. Who's Rhea? I guess that's her. Wait, that's the same lady from the beginning, right? I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here? But if she was there on the battlefield 300 years ago, then she's 300 years old, at least. Or I guess more than that, because she was adult by then. But I guess they don't have to be mortals here. They could live longer lives. I don't know. We'll see. It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now. Her? You've been here before? Well, you know he's a captain now, right? You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea. She's the Archbishop. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Saros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea. Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Sedith. I am an advisor to the Archbishop. Right, hello. It's been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance at a meeting like this? Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke. I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not? Yes, born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness. I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Eloise. What is your name? So he has to be gone for more than 20 years. My name is... a fine name indeed. Kaitlynn. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving the students of the Officers Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not? You want me to rejoin the Knights of Saros, don't you? I won't say no, but your apprehension stings. I had expected that Eloise would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell. And I wonder what happened between the two of them. To have him leave. And then does not really want to come back. I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Saros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while, and I'm afraid your services are requested as well. I must work here? As a mercenary? Nothing like that. They want you to teach by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers Academy, right? Well, the academy just happens to be short a professor. Of course. And apparently, that damned Eloise went and recommended you to Lady Rhea. So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are. Oh, I thought she was talking to us. No, I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here, good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard. Oh, it's you then. So young. Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a crest scholar and professor at the Officers Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own? When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further. What is a crest? I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you. Okay then. You're a physician? I look too pretty for that line of work. Do I? But yes, when I'm not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary. If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love to. Spare our colleague the needless chatter. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed of the nature of each, have you? Do you really not know? Fine, I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Eldegard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor. The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is the next king of Fargus. Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, leader of the Alliance. To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here, it's certainly a promising year for the Academy. I'll say, I just hope none of these little treasures cause any trouble. Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings, and when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory. The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students, some odd ducks in the bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck, you'll need it. Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is... I have made my decision. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all. I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the same man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Blaine is now here with us as well. Beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk. Setith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will towards the church, especially if they are frequently Grogmoth. Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now, I will have faith that you are placing your trust in with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence. Right, we have a cutscene here. Looks like we are in a library of sorts. Oh, we are studying. Or a great hall of sorts. Maybe not the library. There's no bookshelves or anything. Where are we headed? Everything in this place is like massive. Like the doors are massive, the rooms are massive. Looks like we have Claude here talking to his house. Like everyday life, I guess, here. I wonder how far in the semester they are. Or year, maybe? I don't know. We have the Black Eagles here. Their representing color is red, though. I wonder why it's different from the other two. Why are they not the Red Eagles? Guess that's a question for another time. I did just realize they're all the primary colors, too, so... interesting, I guess. We have Dimitri out here sparring with his... house, I guess. And then we have the Archbishop here. Her throne is like golden. Look at that. So majestic. Alright, that was quite a bit of cutscenes to kind of take in. A lot of information going on here. We did meet the other two teachers, and I assume they're gonna be the leader of the other two houses that we didn't pick, so that would be interesting to see how that goes. It's also interesting that all three of them are... the three that we met are all the next in line to rule their region, so that would be very interesting. They all come to the same school. I guess they're in relatively peaceful times now, but if they ever do get into any fights or anything, that would be kind of interesting to see how they would handle that, but we'll see. But anyways, for now, I will end the episode here. We got a lot of backstory, we did a little bit of combat to kind of get used to the mechanics and the leveling system here, and next time we will start our first day at the academy as a teacher. Anyways, thank you for stopping by, and I will see you all next time. Bye!